On the island of Newfoundland, upon the southwest coast, lies the little town of Burgeo, to whom I'll sing this toast. There are so many highlands that lie just off her shore, and when the cold north wind blows, you can hear the billows roar. The people from the village make their living from the sea. They like their independence, it shows that they are free. Some fish in their small boats in the wind, the rain and sleet, while others make their living on the offshore trawler fleet. They've known their share of tragedies down through the years, and when the memories overcome, they show their grief with tears. For they have lost some loved ones to the furies of the seas, for heartaches and heartbreaks are locked in memories. This village, it's got beauty carved on its rugged shore. 7 miles of pure white sand, who could ask for more? The mountains and the valleys, where the rivers run so fast, and the salmon rise to the sportsman's fly as he makes another cast. Tell the people of this village love their native home, for anyone who goes away most surely will return. Just like that lifelong mystery, the answer you won't know. What makes this rugged village burn so deeply in your soul? What makes this rugged village burn so deeply in your soul?
Good evening, and welcome to This Week in Review. Tonight in our stories we have tour of the water treatment plant, upcoming Sand and Sea Festival, the pink tour bus. Please stay tuned for these stories after this.
Behind every person who is touched by cancer, there's a growing force fighting all types of cancer in communities across the land. The Canadian Cancer Society. Join us.
Throughout the week, I took my camera to the water treatment plant and was given a tour of the work that has now been completed.
Fane Environmental, and we're responsible for phase 1 of the water treatment contract that's being built for the town of Burgeo. And as you can see, we're using a state-of-the-art system for treating the water with a series of filtration, and you got ozone for your disinfectant product. The first tank you see here on the far left of the wings is just a filter we use of a very fine graded sand, and I'll show you a sample of it when we're finished here now. And this here looks after all the heavy sedimentation that's in your water. Like if you took a cup of water in the pond, you notice that it's brown with a lot of particles floating in it. So this will look after that. And then when it goes trickles through this filter system, it'll then go through tank 2 here, which is just an ozonation tank, and it's an empty tank, but the ozone is injected here and mixed in for a contact time of 10 minutes to disinfect the product. Essentially, it's like chlorine in your water, but it's a lot more disinfectant, and it has no chemical residue on your water. And then if you look down here further, the tank 3 is kind of hidden behind our instrumentation here. But that's the multimedia tank. It's got two forms of filter heatings, the sand on the first level about 1 meter, and then about 600 millimeters or 0.6 of a meter of anthracite on top of that. And the water will then trickle through that after it goes through the ozonation tank, and that looks after a byproduct caused by the ozone. And then the final tank over here on the far right is a carbon filter. It's the same as what would be your Brita filters that you buy at the grocery stores or Walmart something. And that's pretty much 2 meters of carbon, and that's the polishing agent for the water. In itself, it works as a good cleaner for water. You'll get very clear water just putting it through the carbon. But it's good to use it at the end of the system because the ozone is taking care of most of the work, so it gives you a lot longer of a life on your carbon. Excuse me. Now, you ask me, when water goes through a filtering system, there's dirt and byproducts that's left in it. Well, what happens to it? Well, it gets caught into the sand media here in the front, looks after most of that, but eventually it all gets filled up. So what we have to do is once a day we're going to do a backwash, and that'll remove all the dirt that's caught in your sand and filter to drain. Now the tank 3 here, the multimedia filter, that don't need to be washed as much because again there's not as much sedimentation, it's only looking after a byproduct. So that'll be washed probably once every 3-4 days and sent to drain as well. And then the carbon tank probably once or twice a month that needs to be washed. The good thing about this system here is the sand and the multimedia tank got no filter life. It don't need to be replaced every year. Now just sand where you're backwashing it on a constant rate, it got no life expectancy. And the anthracite and the carbon again is the same thing, or the sand and the anthracite, sorry. And the final tank, the carbon tank, that got a life expectancy somewhere around the vicinity of 5 years. Could be 3, could be 7. It all depends on what's in the water. But after that long, you got to replace it. It's not a big deal, not a huge cost. There's not a lot of consumables in this system. It's very cost effective for the towns. Now, if you look right here in front of me, it's part of our instrumentation panel. It's not quite complete yet, but when your town operator comes in for his daily checks, again, he's probably be here 1 hour a day just doing some checks because it's a maintenance, it's a low operational system for human interface. It's all computer animated. All the valves are controlled by a computer system, and it all comes back through PLCs to a computer system in our office here. And it's also connected via the World Wide Web. So if something goes wrong, it'll trick alarm, send it to the computer, and it'll call your operator's cell phone or a pager, and then he can go on his computer at home and access the plant and see what's wrong. And from there he can fix it, and if it's something else, he can come into the plant and fix it, but he'll have a good idea from the message that he gets on his cell phone. And then this series instrumentation, you see the 2 bowls here, they're not completed yet, but they show this is just a visual for the operator to look at every morning, and one will be the treated water and one is the raw water, so it shows what's coming in the plant and what's coming out. So it'll give the operator a good idea of how well the system is working just visually, so you can look at it. And then there's going to be also chlorination, because there's still a law or requirement by the environment to inject chlorine, but because this system is so sophisticated and got such a level of oxidization from the ozone, your chlorine dosages is going to be cut tenfold. Right now we're using 1 ton tanks, and we're going to be using 100-pound cylinders for the new system that we're putting in. And to control the pH of the water, we're going to be using a caustic soda system. It's going to very low dosage of caustic is going to be added, and that can control the pH very, very finely. So these 4 glass containers here would symbolize the 4 tanks, if you will. And this first one being tank 1, it's got a sand filter with a very well graded sand. If you can see very closely in my hand there, all the particles of sand are very close to the same size. Now you might say the sand at your sand bank's park is very fine, but if you took up the handful and looked at it closely like that, you'd notice that there's a lot of different size media, so it wouldn't work as a good filter media. And then the second tank again is just empty because it's ozone. You don't see that material. And then the third tank is a multimedia filter with the anthracite on top and the sand down bottom. And anthracite is like a form of coal. It's very hard and it's a very shiny element, if you will. Got lots of colour in it. And then the final filter media is carbon, which again is coal. Like, would have been known to some of the older people in town who use coal for heating their homes. It's a very well graded carbon as well as, of course. This system here is the ozone generator, and it actually came all the way from Germany, made by a company called Kaufmann Environmental, and essentially it's built on a duty standby. So there's actually 2 ozone generators which can be turned off so you can do operation and maintenance on the system. It's a very low maintenance one, but once a year or once every 2 years you have to take it apart and clean the glass tubes where the ozone is produced. This is a liquid cooled ozone generator as opposed to air cooled, so you got no chance of it overheating, and it's got sophisticated instrumentation that's all talked to the computer, so it'll know if there's any faults and it'll shut the ozone generator off immediately if there's any problems with it.
The 15th Annual Sand and Sea Festival will be held from July the 23rd to the 26th, with opening ceremonies beginning on Thursday at 1:30 p.m. at the park, weather permitting. Numerous activities have been planned for the festival, ranging from entertainment at the park to dances at the arena. Music at the park will be provided by various entertainers. Friday will be Burgeo Day. Screeching in will take place, and also fireworks, weather permitting. Closing ceremonies will take place on Sunday at 4 p.m. For more details on the event, pick up a brochure or visit their website at www.burgeosandandsea.com. The committee is encouraging those that have flags or other decorations to put them up for the festival to help the town to get in the festive mood. There will be a dance at the Burgeo Arena on Wednesday, July 22nd, sponsored by the Burgeo Lions Club. Music by Reason. Dance starts at 10:30, costs $10 per person. Come along, bring a friend, and enjoy a night of music and dancing. The Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation Tour for the Cure is coming to town. As part of its 5-month trip through Atlantic Canada, the tour will be in Burgeo on July 20th at the Town Hall from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. We are thrilled to have this big pink bus bring our breast screening message right into the towns and communities of this region, says Catherine Johnson, Chair, Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation, Atlantic Region. By putting the CBCF tour for the cure on the road like this, we hope to get many women routinely screened for breast cancer because mammograms can save lives. Visitors to the big pink bus can view interactive displays and learn about breast health as it relates to breast screening and breast cancer. The Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation has set an ambitious goal to have 85% of all eligible women in Atlantic Canada regularly screened for breast cancer by 2010. The current provincial rate, 2004-2005, are Nova Scotia 46%, New Brunswick 53%, Prince Edward Island 21%, Newfoundland and Labrador 62%, where screening programs exist, 50% in the rest of the province. The national breast screening rate is 35.5%. Supporting the CBCF TWIR for the Cure as lead partners are the Atlantic Lottery Corporation, CIBC, Gunang, and Sobeys. We are also proud to have the Government of Newfoundland and Labrador as provincial partners. The Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation is the leading national volunteer-based organization dedicated to creating a future without breast cancer. CBCF works collaboratively to fund, support, and advocate for relevant and initiative research, education and awareness programs, early diagnosis and effective treatment, and a positive quality of life after breast cancer. This concludes our program for tonight. Thank you for watching. Good night.